Stulla Nation now. Piers Morgan has been on a serious one, man. He is everywhere, man. He's interviewed everyone. Last time I seen him, I hate just tiki-toki. Like, let's just say he spoke about his wife and, Piers Morgan ran off the show. But today, he's got the one and only Deontay Wilder to this day. And Wilder Chisora, man. So, people, let's see how this went down, man. Check it.
Myself.
Deontay, you've been in this studio before.
Deja vu.
Do you remember? A while ago, you were interviewed by Simon Jordan.
Deja vu.
Talk Sport. Let me just remind you.
You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me.
You can say
about
what
you
you
because
want. I know the truth. I have the facts. It's so hard to believe a black man and a white man.
Why?
Y'all don't get it. And that's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand. Inside of
I'm a Fury
here,
fan?
I don't what?
No,
I don't about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't about that.
Look at this, yeah. You've got these security guards, yeah. Look at this guy over here, bro. Why are you so far away from the action right now? He's literally a few steps away from swinging his head off his shoulders. Why are these bodyguards? Why are the bodyguards not trying to intervene, bro?
That we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
The you talking about?
Now, Simon Jordan does have that effect on people. But what made you so angry about that?
I mean, it's just the fact I'm a grown man. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to talk about when I don't want to talk about. We are going
Yeah, that's crazy.
to talk about it. So when you say we're all going to talk about it, I'm like, hold up. I got more responsibility than you have life left in you. So how you tell a grown man what he's going to talk about? And that just basically was it, It was peaceful, it was calm, it was pleasant until you try to make me talk about something that I don't want to talk about. I said what I've said, and that's that. I don't want to hear about being a spoiled brat because I've talked about something on another show that I didn't bring up. It was elaborated on something.
I've not called you a spoiled brat.
No, I'm not talking to you, about the situation where they wanted to talk about it because we was on another talk show talking about something that was brought up. And that was just it. That was it,
How do you personally feel about Tyson Fury now?
We're not here for him.
I'm not getting into what you said
Why we keep advertising him? Why? We're not here. We're here for Wilder Chisora, and that's it.
Well, because if you wanted to unify the heavyweight game, as you say.
When that time comes, we'll talk about it.
Okay, but there's got to be a good chance you would have to fight him again.
And when that time comes, we will talk about it. I'll sit right here in the same seat. He can sit in that same seat, and we can talk about it then.
Last time I interviewed you, it was with him, actually.
Correct.
See, what I was struck by with that was just the respect you had then. That doesn't seem to be the case now. Would that be?
I'm not gonna lie though, I understand what he's saying about, not wanting to talk about someone if he says he don't want to talk about them. But I mean, at the same time, the allegations that he's came out with, saying that, Tyson Fury cheated, he's got a documentary coming out. Why wouldn't you wanna, hype up the documentary that you have coming out that's exposing Tyson Fury, bro? You know what I mean? If you feel like this is the guy that took your first, you had your first loss to Tyson Fury, why wouldn't you want to bury him if you feel like, he cheated you out? Come on, man.
Be fair?
Most definitely. I have zero respect for him.
Why?
I've said what I've said.
No, I'm not
I've
talking.
said what I said.
I know what you said.
Look, this segment is not about him.
I know.
For my last time speaking. Respect that. Understand me?
Respect that.
Respect it and move forward. I've said what I've said. If y'all want, you're going back, you're seeing replays of things, go back to what I've said.
I don't have the box of tissues right now, so leave me alone.
What do you need box of tissues for?
Because last time I gave him box of tissues.
That was crazy.
No, I don't want to make you say anything you don't want to say. It doesn't bother me either way. I just think it's interesting.
I mean, we doing replays, go back to the things I've said. Why the reason I've said what I've said.
The only point I would make, Deontay, the only point I would make is that you seemed then to have a lot of respect for him. And as you said now...
Let's tell him he's a cunt, and we'll just move on.
Who?
You.
Me or Tyson Fury?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Why am I...
You keep talking about something we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, so
I'm fighting this man right here.
Yeah,
Tell me something, ask me something about him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're just being one, because you are one. So let's be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why are you doing the show?
Why am I doing the show?
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to come on your show.
Why?
Because I like cunts.
You weren't so big, I'd drop you.
You know what?
But you're perfectly entitled to your opinion. And by the way, it doesn't make it a...
No, I'm joking. I like you. You're fine. I just wanted to...
It doesn't bother me either way, mate.
But listen...
I've been to a lot of boxers. I actually love boxing.
Listen.
I love boxers. I love boxing.
Yeah,
I find it fascinating that you guys do something I could never do.
Thank you very much. The guy don't want to talk about that guy. He's got PTSD about that guy. So let's just move on.
which is interesting. But I'll move on. But it is interesting. To the boxing world, it is interesting. You can't pretend it's not. And given that your ambition is to boxing world.
People, what is this guy supposed to do, bro? What is this guy gonna do if anything happens, bro? Come on now, man. What is he gonna do? He's looking down right now thinking, please, please, God, please don't let nothing go down, bro. Please, man.
It is interesting. You can't pretend it's not. And given that your ambition is to hopefully unify the whole heavyweight game, at some stage you may have to talk about it.
Yeah, I gotta get past him first.
Right.
So he's irrelevant right now.
You said an interesting thing to Simon Jordan, which I thought was really interesting. You said to him, he'd never understand. I actually get on very well with Simon. He's a very.
Do you?
I do.
How'd you get along with Simon?
I think he's brilliant. You know why? Because in a world where people are terrified of expressing opinions, he will say what he thinks. People may not like it.
No, I like Simon, but I believe that. I believe that.
You might not like him for having an opinion, but he's not afraid to express it. Even when you're your size, with your punching record, he was not afraid to say what he thinks. I respect that.
I'm not going to be afraid to speak mine. I know that.
And by the way,
I speak my piece.
Deontay, I respect
my
that
thing
too.
is, don't edit it. Don't have an hour-long show, then edit it to benefit yourself.
Do you know what we do on the show?
Right, you edit things to make yourself look good. That's it.
Deontay,
Yes, it was a lot of things said.
On this show?
Yeah, well, not on this one. On that show.
Hang
There
on.
was a lot of things edited
Let me
that wasn't given to the people, the public.
only thing
If you're gonna have me here and you're gonna be the interview me, give it to the people.
Shit.
Give it full to
Deontay,
the people. Don't edit it and make it seem like
Deontay,
you sounding good or
do
make it
not
seem
judge
like
me
I'm the
by
bad
this.
guy.
Do not
and you
judge me.
all y'all do it.
Wait a
All
minute.
you journalists do it.
Can I get a word in?
You do it. All
Do
the
not
time.
judge me
That's
by
why
the.
I got my own camera.
Do not
this
judge.
Time, we brought it.
I can get.
So
Where's your
you-
camera?
There
Here.
you go.
I can guarantee you the reason this show is called Uncensored is we don't edit stuff. This will go out, including what you just called me. This will go out. Hopefully that will go viral. We'll get loads of people to watch, and I'll end up fighting the winner of these two with my broken hip, which will be the greatest thing that has ever been marketed into his own history. But we are uncensored. I believe in uncensored. I believe in you saying what you really want to say, and we don't edit it. If you want to talk for half an hour about it, no problem.
I can't lie. When it comes to Piers Morgan, you know, chat, like, what do you like think about Piers Morgan, man? Like, I've seen a lot. Obviously, I'm from the UK. Piers Morgan from the UK, so you know, we do see a lot of his content, and what I can say is he has a lot of deluded takes, man. A lot of his takes is deluded. I don't know if sometimes it's just rage bait. Even the times when he acts like he doesn't know what's going on. You know, he acts like he's oblivious. And like his opinions of some things is like he's controlled by the powers that be. You know, he can't really say certain things. He's very limited in what he can agree with, you know. But at least I can say that it is uncensored. You know, like there doesn't seem to be any editing, complete uncensored. Yeah, we've seen him running off the show, you know, but you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due, man. Like, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. So that is something I can say that's good about him. Like no editing. So like, you know, we get an authentic interview. But that is it for me, people. Obviously, I think it's gonna be a good fight. You know, I don't understand how they can sit there and be so calm with each other. You know, because if I'm fighting someone, I know this person wants to knock my head off. I'm not being more pally before the fight, bro. I need to have some level of, some level of aggression. Yeah, but people, that's it for me. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Boom. I'm out.